If you're managing your rental multi-unit apartment building all by yourself, chances are that some of your units will remain vacant. It's because it's a tough job to do, especially when you have to find the best tenants who pay every month. It can be really overwhelming. However, most people avoid hiring a property manager thinking it will cost them money. Interestingly, they forget that they can pay the property manager from the extra income they will make with the help of the property manager. But how do you find the best property manager that suits you and one that is an expert in the rental market? What qualities must they have so that you have peace of mind and get rent from all your units directly into your bank account? Hello there, I am Manyara Kirago and I've been a personal finance professional for the last 2 decades. In this video, I will explain how you can choose the best property manager for your multi-unit rental apartment building. By the end of the video, you will know what steps you should follow and what you need to see in a property manager so that they can handle all your tenants and units, allowing you to get passive income. If you need help to ensure that you get the best outcome with your finances, I'm available for your support. Please check out my Financial Freedom online course, my one-on-one financial freedom coaching, and the Eternity Real Estate program from the links in the description below. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and share it with anybody you know who you think may benefit from it. Also, ring the bell icon to be notified each time I post a new video. So let's get started. Step number 1 is to decide your needs and your goals. In this step, you have to identify what you want from the property manager. It's because they offer various services including rent collection, tenant screening, lease management, maintenance, marketing, financial reporting, legal compliance, and tenant relations. Next, you have to think about your investment goals, deciding whether you aim to maximize rental income in the short term or are more focused on maintaining property value or are preparing for future expansion. Defining your goals guides the selection process and ensures the manager can support your long-term objectives effectively. After this, you decide your preferred level of involvement in the property's day-to-day operations. You can go with a hands-off approach, relying on the manager for comprehensive management, or a more hands-on role where you retain oversight over specific aspects of property management. At this point, you know what you're looking for and what your requirements are. Step number 2 is to look for recommendations and do your research. Begin by seeking recommendations from fellow property managers who own multi-unit apartment buildings like you. Try to learn from their experience and their knowledge. Their first-hand experiences can provide valuable insights into trustworthy property management services. In addition to this, you can conduct thorough online research by utilizing search engines to identify property management companies in your area that handle your type and size of property. Explore their websites to know the services they offer and scrutinize client testimonials to gauge their overall satisfaction. In doing so, you will be evaluating the experience of property managers by prioritizing those with a robust history in overseeing multi-unit apartment buildings. Familiarity with the area is also important. Managers acquainted with your property locale can have a better knowledge of local market dynamics and conditions. Step number 3 is to inquire about their management practices. At this point, you would have shortlisted some property managers, but to pick one, you have to know their management practices and whether they align with your taste. You can do so by discussing how they handle tenant issues, maintenance requests, and emergencies. Inquire about their tenant screening process to verify they attract dependable and responsible tenants. What's more, you can evaluate their tenant seeking strategies and methods of rent collection, including their procedures for handling late payments and evictions. Yes, you have to think about every possible event because the property manager will be literally doing everything for you. You don't want to be involved in time-consuming issues, especially when you're paying for peace of mind. Additionally, you can ask the property managers about their reporting practices. How often do they provide updates? What information do they include? And their transparency regarding financial matters. Thoroughly evaluating these practices allows you to determine if the property manager's methods will effectively meet the needs of your multi-unit apartment building. Step number 4 is to review their management agreements. What we are trying to do is to get a feel of what it will be like to work with every property manager you have shortlisted. Therefore, we have to go into detail, including reviewing their management agreement. This document lays out the terms and conditions that shape your partnership with the property manager. Therefore, it is important to go into the details of the services provided, which outline the specific tasks the manager will handle, such as rent collection, maintenance requests, tenant interactions, and financial reporting. You should take careful note of the management fees outlined in the agreement, including any additional costs for services like advertising or major repairs. Also, you should pay attention to clauses that specify how long the contract lasts and the conditions under which it can be terminated early, including any associated penalties. Clarifying responsibilities and expectations for both parties upfront is crucial for avoiding misunderstandings. By thoroughly reviewing and understanding the management agreement, you can lay the groundwork for a transparent and collaborative working relationship with your property manager. Step number 5 is to evaluate communication and customer service. You want a property manager who knows what to handle by themselves and when to communicate with you on serious matters. The goal is that the property manager offers maximum satisfaction. Therefore, before you choose any manager, evaluate their communication and customer service skills. Effective communication ensures that you, as the property owner, stay informed about important developments regarding your property. Even though you have delegated tasks, the property manager does not have ownership rights. Therefore, evaluate how promptly the property manager responds to your inquiries and their preferred methods of keeping in touch, whether it's by phone or email. Consider their ability to provide excellent customer service. They will be the primary point of contact for your tenants. A property manager who excels in customer service can nurture positive relationships with tenants, which contributes to higher satisfaction and higher tenant retention rates. Therefore, ask about how the property managers handle tenant concerns and their emergencies to gauge their responsiveness and effectiveness in resolving issues. Effective communication and strong customer service skills are clear indicators that the property manager is capable of effectively managing your property and creating a supportive and harmonious living environment for your tenants. Step number 6 is to interview the candidates. After following all the above steps, you will have further shortened the list of the preferred property managers, but still, you need to scrutinize them and pick one of them. That's when you arrange interviews. This process allows you to compare different managers and assess their expertise, management style, and how well they fit your needs. Before the interview, you can prepare a list of questions on their experience, management approach, fee structure, and problem-solving abilities. Because you know your property and have experience with the particular problems that can arise, you can use hypothetical scenarios to see how they handle challenges such as tenant disputes or maintenance emergencies. During the interviews, focus on their communication skills, professionalism, and understanding of your property and objectives. It's also a chance to evaluate their customer service strategy and how they plan to engage with the tenants. Interviewing several candidates ensures that you can make a well-informed decision, selecting a manager who meets your expectations and can effectively oversee your apartment building. You can ask questions like, how many properties do you currently manage? What is your average vacancy rate? How do you handle tenant disputes? Can you provide references from current clients? How will tenants be evicted? There are no absolute answers to these questions, but different managers will answer differently, and you have to pick one whose answers align with your thought process, problem solving, and decision making. This will ensure that even if you are not in charge, the manager's techniques are similar to yours. Step number 7 is to make your decision. Once you have finished evaluating all the property manager candidates for your multi-unit apartment building, the next crucial step is to make your final decision. This means putting together all the information you have gathered during the selection process and choosing the best candidate based on your criteria and priorities. Remember the standards you set at the start, such as their experience, expertise, and how they manage properties, communication skills, customer service, references, and how well they match your specific property management needs. Evaluate each candidate's strengths and weaknesses from earlier assessments, including the ability to maintain tenants, uphold maintenance standards, manage finances, and follow regulations. Also consider less tangible qualities such as their professionalism, how well they connect with others, how quickly they respond, and their creative problem-solving skills. Once you have made your choice, let the chosen property manager know quickly and get over the onboarding process, making clear what you expect in a detailed contract that covers responsibilities, costs, and goals for their performance. Watch their first bit of work closely to make sure they are meeting your standards, handling any problems that come up promptly, and keeping a clear line of communication. It is advisable to initially do a short-term agreement which can be renewed or terminated. This will ensure that you don't bind yourself with a property manager that might later turn out to be unsuitable. Do you think you need a manager who can turn your property into a passive source of income for you? What would you prefer? Not to have a property manager and lose money, or have a good property manager and earn better returns? In the comment section below, share your thoughts or whether one should hire a property manager or not. If you want to learn in more detail how you too can generate passive income through real estate investing so that you can finally gain your financial freedom, then what you need to do is watch my free training. Click the link in the description below to get immediate access. And if you loved this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel so that you can get practical insights on financial freedom, personal finance, and financial literacy. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.